What up, people? Revan the Legend here. Welcome back to 80's Mania Wrestling Returns. Let's get it poppin'. We are here in March of 1988, which means March Madness. Now, every now and again, I like to have a little twist on the tournament. We're going to have a twist on this one. So basically what we're going to do is the tournament entrants can only be people who have never won the world title, and then the winner of the tournament is going to get sort of a money in the bank type privilege. Obviously, you can't just do a run-in this game. So what we'll do is the winner of March Madness will get a guaranteed title shot at some point within the next 12 months. Now, I do the booking where sometimes you have to do number one contenders. So it's not going to be a guaranteed number one contender shot, which is what we've done in the past. It will be a guaranteed title match. So every now and again, you get the option to put people into a match without being without winning a number one contender. Perhaps you just do a mic spot or something. Or worst case scenario, you can put them into the triple threat on the following February. So that is what we're going to do. Non-title winners first, world title winners, and then the guaranteed title shot. So without question, it is March Madness. Let's get it locked in. What else do we have? A world title match, which we're probably going to just rematch Mammoth with the newly crowned valedictorian. Tag team title match, we don't really have anyone for. And then there's just a kind of a random ladies tag on there. Kind of weird. You get these matches every now and again where, I suppose, you know, it means you've got to get a bit more creative with your booking. Looks like we've got pay-per-view contender spots immediately here. So that's very interesting. As far as the bonus segment, I think we're going to go tag team. We've got a few more tag teams. We need to give them a bit more TV time. So Gramercy Riffs is the first one that I want to do. We've got both members back now. So we've got Soul Daddy and we've got Johnny Cobra. So let's get them back in the mix. They've got pretty bad push ratings, so it's going to be a case of how well will they do? I don't know. We're going to go against American Heroes, which is Danger Zone and Warhawk. Danger Zone, very good comeback lately, so we're going to throw him in there. I was tempted to put him into the March Madness, but I think with his push rating, he's probably not going to be able to win regardless. So we'll see. We'll see. Openers, we've used up a bunch of them now. So it's going to have to be Yuppie, and I think we're going to go with Moon, just because I don't think he's had a singles yet. So we'll throw Yuppie and Moon in there. Right, let's see what we've got here. The participant in this mic spot will face the world champ in a tag team match on week 3, and then the champ at March Madness. That is excellent because we want it to be Mammoth. So that's perfect. We need Mammoth. There you go. And then we just need someone who's going to give him a little mic boost. Is that freaking Eagle, isn't it? That's who we need. Where's the Eagle? There he is. To the mic. Let's go. Right, so Mammoth gets his rematch, which he deserves. At this point, I wouldn't mind just seeing him lose, and then we can break away and start something a bit different. We've just got a random singles there. What's this one? Winner of this match will face the ladies champion next week. So, Shipley is the champion. She successfully defended during the triple threat, so there's not really anyone who deserves a shot, let's say. We could go Devastacia, and then maybe one of the new ones. Maybe we throw let's throw Minx into the mix. I mean, she still kind of has the goodwill from the good title run she had last year, so I think that probably makes the most sense. TV title match, Pierre. We've kind of finished his run with Buffalo. We could go Fireball, but it's babyface. Rick, we're still feuding with Hooligan. So it might just have to be something different. Maybe we've got like a main eventer who we can drop down, rebuild perhaps. I mean, Flawless One, I really want to get him into the world title picture. I don't know if dropping down is the right thing for him. Plus, he's had a quite substantial feud with Pierre in the past, I think. Let's look upper mid. There's not, I mean, Hammerhead TV title is something different, and he's enough of a threat to Pierre to make it competitive. So I think we're going to run that. And we just need to fill up the singles. So just people we want to get on the card, I think. Let's get Jet Set back in the mix. Let's throw him up against a mid-card babyface and get him going again. Starboy, always good one. Right, so we're going to finally start reheating up Jet Set. Maybe not quick enough for a program at Champ Clash, but we need to get him involved, right? So let's run that. So as far as this one goes, not really concerned which one wins. I suppose American Heroes would make the most sense because the Danger Zone is in good form. There we go. We've got what we needed there. We do have Babyface Tag Team Champions, so we do need to build up a heel faction that is worthy of challenging them. Yuppie versus Moon. You would assume... I was going to say you would assume Yuppie. But Moon gets the win. We're kind of using Moon mostly in tag team with Starboy. They've not... I think they've been about even. Win-loss is about even. Right, if Jet Set loses here, I mean, what am I supposed to do with him? Honestly, what am I supposed to do with him if he loses here? What am I supposed to do with Jet Set? Honestly, huge win for Starboy. I mean, that could be a thing. Those two, just those two could be a thing. I mean, it's different. You've got the bona fide main eventer. Tough loss there for Minx. The bona fide main eventer in Jet Set. Starboy recently turned babyface. Maybe that could be a start of an arc for him. And I think that puts Starboy into March Madness now. It kind of has to. New TV champion. Okay, Hammerhead. If we can get Hammerhead to retain against Pierre, we can then move Pierre onto something else and away from the TV title. So we'll claim that one there. Alright, very interesting. Right, here we have ladies, we have tag. So for our bonus segment, we're going to throw in... We could do a triple threat. We could do a triple threat. Maybe make it a qualifying match for March Madness, perhaps. For our real underdogs. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Right, ladies title match is set. It's going to be Shipley and Devastacia. Honestly, at this point, I would be quite happy to see Shipley retain there. Winner of this match will face Tag Team Champions at March Madness, so we're going to have to go with American Heroes, I think. 100%. Who do we take them up against? Because Jameson and River have had 2 opportunities at title and have lost. Dobermans have had a bunch of opportunities and have lost. We could go Tycoon and Yuppie. Yuppie's just won singles, but this is a different division, so... I think that's fair. I think that's fair enough. Like I said, I know that there's no feuds. Yeah, I don't think like you always have to take into account the singles record when you're booking tag. As a tag team, Wall Street have been pretty good. Mid-carders here. We've got the newly turned heel Hotshot. And I just want him against someone just to give him a bit of heat. We can't do Starboy now. So it's probably going to have to be Gio. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so we've decided to go with the Hotshot heel. We needed the balance within the Cruiserweight division and the mid-cards. So that's what we've got. And you know, I always preferred like Owen as a heel personally. Right, so this one here is going to be for a guaranteed slot in March Madness. So it needs to be ideally openers to mid cards because we want this to be like the wild card. And it obviously has to be someone who's never been world champion. Starboy is already qualified in my mind with that win over Jet Set, so we're going to leave him out. We could put Abner in there. And if we go with another one, perhaps even Mercenary, because that could be a good foreshadow for what will eventually be a world title run or a main event run at the very least, in 1990 onwards. So we're going to run this. So we've got Starboy, we know is guaranteed to be in, and then the winner of that will also be in. Mike Spot, we should, the world champion will respond to last week's challenge. So that's done, essentially. We'll just put him with a one-on-one, and then we'll give him the boost similar to what Mammoth had. I'd really like to see Valedictorian kick on through this. I gotta be honest. We've got the skit. I mean, I suppose we could just go dramatic promo with the tag team. Let's run chants on this one. I just like to keep the I like to keep the champions speaking. And then we need you for the 2+. That's fine. Right, to fill out the merch. That's done. And then we're going to go to Chicago. Let's do it. Right, winner of this gets an entrance into March Madness. We know Starboy is already in. Wow, it's going to be Abner. Okay, Abner, he's won a TV title, was with the faction with Mammoth, which is quietly disbanded now. Hotshot gets his win. I mean, we could throw him in March Madness, but there are going to be upper mids and maybe even some main eventers who haven't won the title yet. Have to keep an eye on it. Off camera, I've got my roster. I'm just making sure I know who's not won the title and might be eligible. Wall Street with the win, so they're going to actually challenge for the tag team titles. Gives us a nice babyface heel dynamic for a change. And then we've got Valedictorian, newly crowned world champion. I'd really like him to win, and I'd like him to have a good solid run, I've got to be honest. Right, Shipley Devastatia, here we go. Ooh, that was quick. Oh, that was very, very quick. Devastatia, new women's champion. So Abner has qualified. Hotshot has made a mark. We've got Wall Street going through. And yeah, Shipley, a nice babyface run. I think she's a 3-time champion. She's, you know, she's pretty solidified at this point. I was kind of hoping she'd go on another mix type run where she'd go a little bit longer, but is what it is. Cruiserweight title match, Hito. I want to do Masakari again. They've had a couple. I'd really love a big, big blow off. I would have rather had it on a pay-per-view. But I think we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna go Hell in a Cell. Masakari and Hito. Big match, humongous match, especially for TV. Random tag. So we need Valedictorian and Mammoth. So Mammoth, I think Buffalo. They were part of a faction together anyway. And then I'm gonna kind of revisit the Pierre situation with Buffalo. Title's not on the line anymore, so let's just throw him in there. We could do Hammerhead actually, Mammoth and Hammerhead. Yeah, I prefer that actually, because we've ended the faction. So let's do this instead. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, so we've got skit and a singles. We could do another qualifying match. So we could go Buffalo as one of the qualifiers. Has to be someone who's never been world champion. So Jet Set has, Bravo has, Chance, yes, Vader, yes, Doc. Flawless has never been. He won the Battle Royale, so I want him in there anyway. I don't really want him to have to qualify. Slash, Laser, and Zen have all been world champions. Buck. Dickie has never been. Fireball. We're going to go Flex. We're going to go Buffalo and Flex. Winner gets an entry. Again, they're kind of two people who I would want to have in anyway. Alright, so we'll have the match, but we won't stipulate that it's for entry yet. We'll just leave that be. Mike spots, we're going to go with the other member of the tag team. Oh no, actually it's Mike spot. We can just go... Let's go with one of the champs. So we'll go Devastatia, give her the boost of the Eagle. Come on, where are you? There you are. And then Skit. So this one will be Chance. Sorry, Zen, because we did Chance last time, didn't we? And then again, we're going to go there. Boom. Right, let's merge it up, get it set for Canada, and then off we go. Excellent. Ooh, I'm really enjoying this, the March Madness a lot more now that there's these stipulations plus something more significant on the line for the winner. Well, like I said, one's going to be a qualifying match, but I feel like we're probably going to throw them both in there anyway. It's going to be Flex. So let's say Flex is guaranteed, but Buffalo might get an entry anyway. Alright, Zen, not the strongest segment. I'm not really fussed who wins there. I mean, Mammoth would give him a bit of heat. Nice to see Valedictorian get another one. And then if he can win the title match, that would pretty much solidify the end of that feud with Mammoth. Masakari's done it. Which probably means we're going to have to run that a little bit longer now. I mean, we've got Champs Clash around the corner. We should probably have them do it again at Champs Clash. Masakari is actually injured. Let's do Now You Know. And let's go March Madness. So first off, we're going to do the ladies tag. So we're just basically going to do what we normally do. The strongest two heels versus the strongest two baby faces. Has to be the champion. If we go to bad. I mean, I would say Queen, but recency biased? Probably not. Let's get her back in the mix. And then here we are going to go with our baby faces. Should really be Shipley, who has just dropped the belt, and it should be Minx. But then obviously there's Trixie, who I'm trying to get over. And then of course, don't even get me started on Harker. So we've got a lot of avenues here. We're going to run these two for now. But it looks like Minx is starting to perform her way out of the world title picture now. We've got no feuds between any of them. That's a bit odd. Right, that's fine. So March Madness world title match we have set, and we are going to put a stipulation on it as well. Sure, we've not done a tables for a while. Let's do tables. If Valedictorian can hit the big elbow drop through the table, that's what we want. Right, tournament. Tag team titles, we've got set. Here I need Princess, Starbright, let's do a thing. Done. Yuppie, they can get their tag team card. And I don't think any stipulation is required on this one. Right, so now it is literally just the tournament. Right, so if we go with our seeded people, or not seeded, but you know, our ones that have automatic entry, we go with Starboy, needs to be in. Who should we put Starboy up against? We could go Starboy Abner. And then that way, you're kind of guaranteed perhaps an upset entry in the semi-finals. So Starboy and Abner definitely go in. First match of the round. We could... No, Hooligan and Rick have been champion. I was thinking maybe those two. Who's not been? So Thunderbird and Flawless have not been. It's seems a bit harsh to put both against each other now. I think we go Flawless and Fireball for a round 1 match. Both have won Battle Royals, so I kind of like that one there. We should really have Thunderbird. I'll have him in the second part of the bracket, I think. Let's see. So we know Thunderbird is not. Starboy climbing up the rankings, mind. We know Flex is not. And we need Flex in. So if we put Flex and we need a heal for him to go up against... let's have a look. We could go Buffalo. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone else. Slugger. Do you know what? Given his history and what he's done, he probably is deserving of a spot there. Right, Flawless Fireball, Flex Slugger, Star and Abs, and then we're going to put Thunderbird here. And then it's just going to be, I think, the best heel who has not been a world champion. So what are we looking at? Buffalo could be the one. Hito and Buffalo. I think Hito, Buffalo. I think we'll go Buffalo because we're going to keep Hito in the Cruiserweight division. Certainly till Champs Clash for the blow-off anyway. So we are guaranteed quite a shocking winner here. Let's get all this merch in there. That's done. And then we are going to go... I think we did Coliseum last time. Yeah, we're good. Right. So, ideally, a valedictorian retain. And then March Madness, just give me someone different. Give me someone different. I wouldn't be overly mad at like a Flawless one win. He has won it in the past, I think. He's not going to win it this time. Fireball. Okay. If Fireball wins this and still hasn't won a title, that would be mad. Flex has to be your favourite here. And goes through. So we've got Flex and Fireball in the first semi-final. Just a tag team match here. Would have probably preferred a women's title match, but something different. I suppose they had the women's title match on TV, so the heels are the ones that go over here. Queen kind of needed that in particular. Thunderbird, the perennial underachiever when it comes to the world title division. Buffalo's gone through, so guaranteed at least a heel in the semi-final. And then Starboy and Abner. I'd like to see Starboy, you know. I'm not going to get to see it though. But at least we are now guaranteed one babyface, one heel in the final, regardless. Tag team title match. I will be shocked if Wall Street win here. I will be shocked. And I'm not going to be. Rebellion have done it again. We really need to bring up a new superpower in the heel division. It might be a case of tagging some people up. Maybe Jet Set. Maybe that's what Jet Set needs. Maybe he needs to get involved. Flex goes through over Fireball. And then it's going to be Abner and Buffalo. If we get back to Buffalo and Flex, that would be a nice pullback. I really wanted Buffalo to win there. Right, Flex and Abner. Who is going to... I don't want to see Abner in the world title, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Alright, Val, just win, please. Just win, Val. Mammoth has done it again! Was he now like a 4-time champion? Mammoth is a 4-time champion! Flex is one. Do you know what? I'm not mad at Flex. I'm not mad at Flex. But Mammoth, he's a champion again. That's the 4th time. Devastation is injured. Any injuries from March Madness, the actual knockout tournament? No. I can't believe it. I can't believe that Mammoth has won again. 4-time champion ties him up with Pierre, Hooligan, Zen and Doc. Now Mammoth. 5 people who have been 4-time champions. Crazy. Next one's the big one, people. Next one is the big one. Thank you guys for watching Revan the Legends. See you again. And peace.